In 2025, South Africa remains gripped by political tension surrounding land ownership and historical injustice. The ruling African National Congress ANC, under President Cyril Ramaphosa, recently passed the expropriation bill permitting land seizures without compensation. The government argues this is a necessary step to correct the enduring imbalance caused by apartheid, where a white minority, about 7% of the population, still controls more than 70% of privately owned farmland. The bill targets unused or abandoned land, but critics argue it's vague and open to abuse. South Africa's largest opposition parties, the Democratic Alliance DA and Freedom Front Plus FF, are challenging the law in court. Peter Groenewald, leader of the FF Plus, calls the bill unconstitutional and racially divisive. Advocacy groups like AfriForum and the Solidarity Movement, representing many Afrikaner farmers, warn that the law creates fear and undermines property rights. Tensions reached a boiling point when U.S. President Donald Trump, now in his second term, revived claims of white genocide in South Africa. Echoing his 2018 tweets, Trump accused the South African government of allowing systemic attacks on white farmers. In response, he halted aid to South Africa and created a special immigration path for white Afrikaner families, citing humanitarian grounds. The South African government pushed back forcefully. Police Minister Senzo Mchunu stated the claims were twisted and dangerous, emphasizing that farm violence affects black and white farmers alike. Statistics back this up. While farm attacks remain a concern, white victims make up a minority. Many experts argue Trump's claims were based more on political theater than fact. Adding to the strain, South Africa has grown closer to Russia, China, and Iran while filing a high-profile genocide case against Israel at the International Court of Justice. This has further complicated relations with the United States. Within the white South African community, there is no consensus. A growing number of liberal Afrikaners reject the white genocide narrative. Voices like historian Lindy Kurtz, activist Zaria van Niekerk, and pastor Jacques van Heerden argue that while land reform must be done responsibly, it is long overdue. They stress the importance of reconciliation over fear. Despite the heated rhetoric, mass land seizures have not occurred. The pace of reform remains slow, but the political and emotional weight of land, as both symbol and resource, continues to stir passions across South Africa and beyond. At its core, this is more than a debate over land. It's a reckoning with a painful history, an uncertain future, and how power is redistributed in a still divided nation, while the eyes of the world remain fixed on every move.